Alright, good morning everybody. Today we are going to talk about the Kato ICE4 BR412. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to zoom in enough. This came into me for repair. Somebody got a little hung up on sound installing this thing, as that sometimes happens. And they were just a little bit over their heads, and I have some experience working on these, so I said I would take a crack at that. So I'll explain this a little bit. This is a 4-unit set. You have one power car, which is the second car. You have 2 N cars. The N cars, the lighting in DCC is controlled by an FL12 decoder. These are manufactured by Digitrax for Kato. And that controls your forward and your rear marker lights when they're installed correctly on both the first and the fourth car. Now, the power car, which is the second car back there, it's been modified. So we'll take one of the new Digitrax, or not Digitrax, ESU 58731 Kato Japan boards. The base model itself will take what's known as a Kato EM13 decoder. It's basically that board form factor, and that works in a lot of Japanese models. It also works in the North American GS4. On that, I have loaded sound file S0217, which is an ICE3. ICE3 and ICE4 are pretty darn similar as far as I can figure out. There is no ICE4 sound file from ESU that I'm aware of. And then since everything went smoothly and I was moving right along, I figured since I have some light kits around, I'd throw some interior lighting in. I'm not sure how it's going to really show in here with all the lighting I got going on, but that's essentially, if you've never seen a Kato interior lighting kit, you got your 2 little L-shaped contacts that they slide into the car. This little PCB and holder will fit right down there. Your little 2 L-shaped clips, and then don't need them for the ICE4s because they already come with them, but there's also a light bar. There's also a little orange diffuser that fits in there. So anyways, I digress. So basically we got the 2 FL12s working correctly in the tail cars. We got the ESU Kato 58731 sound decoder slid in, and the wires are wrapped up in there. And then inside of there is also a 11x15 sugar cube speaker. It's also a ESU product, part number 50321, just in case if you ever need one. I go through tons of those stupid things, and that's been fitted. The only thing you got to really do to modify that is you got to cut out one row of seats in there, and then cut back the little glass light diffuser in there. But other than that, that's fit in there. A note on this decoder: on one of the Kato Japan sites, or one of the groups, they had issues with these shorting out, so you have to be very careful, and you have to take some Kapton isolating tape. You have to isolate right along here and right along here, because these can shift back and forth, and you'll get your track power that will touch this capacitor and these capacitors over here to short the decoder out. So as best practice is, you should always be throwing these on a programming track first before you put it on a live track and release the factory smoke. It's the first time I put it in, it was giving me a short issue, and I was trying to figure out why, and that is why. So re-isolated everything, and we are back in business. But enough of me talking. So what I'm going to do is I am going to grab a DT400 throttle, and I'm going to fire this up. And being the European sound file, they don't start up on 8, they start up on 1. And see some of the other sound files on here. Got the horns, the European horns that sound like somebody strangling a duck. And let's see, some other neat ones. There's station announcements and all sorts of stuff.
Gleis 9, Einfahrt ICE 680 nach Hamburg-Altona über Hannover-Messe-Laatzen. Abfahrt ursprünglich 12:56 Uhr. Vorsicht bei der Einfahrt.
So there you have it. The Kato ICE4 ER412, in this case green line set from Kato Lemke with ESU LokSound installed. Obviously, if you're running hangups installing this yourself, I fixed this for someone else. I've done these before. Feel free to contact me. If not, hope you found this video useful, and have a great day.